to me, it's all about employee empowerment. As a manager, I don't have time as a manager of a substantial team, nor would it be in my best interest to micromanage everybody. What that means is, depending on the employee's experience level, and we talk about different leadership styles that different employees need, and that depends on whether they've done this task before, whether they've done similar tasks, and so on and so forth. The leadership styles may vary from directed, where I really tell the employee what to do or how to go about doing certain things. Again, doesn't mean micromanagement, just means that maybe up front I have a more substantial discussion with the employee. That spectrum goes all the way to telling the employee what's expected and then checking in infrequently. And what I found is that anywhere that I place myself on that spectrum, as long as where I've placed myself is right for the employee and the situation, really allows the employee to come up with their own ways of doing their job most productively. When a lot of times employees will come up with different ideas. We hold conversations in one-on-ones, team meetings, so on and so forth. As part of those conversations, I always encourage employees who have come up with new ways, maybe completely new, maybe just a little different, to share their findings with the team, not only their own team, their immediate team that they're on, but also perhaps their bigger team, maybe their product unit, maybe even the entire division. That gives the employee, again going back to motivation, those employees who are motivated by visibility, it gives them that extra recognition, visibility, and it also encourages them to continue to develop new ways of doing things, new processes, efficiencies, and so on and so forth. The continued career development of any employee is a Microsoft manager's, I should say, primary responsibility. Going back to setting of goals. Now, I'm really glad that you asked that question first, because it seems like all the subsequent answers keep coming back to that. One of the goals that I like to set, or one of the kinds of goals that I like to set for my employees, is around career development. And it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I will take this class, or I will take such and such course, or go to this training. I'd like to get that training to be focused such that there is a clear deliverable, usually to what my team is delivering at the time. We often, in one-on-ones, one-on-one weekly meetings, have discussions with the employee on what their career aspirations are. I need to know, as a manager, does the employee want to continue on an individual contributor track? Perhaps if the employee right now is a developer on a team, they want to someday be an architect that covers the entire product unit. Perhaps an individual contributor wants to be a manager. Or perhaps an employee wants to try a different discipline. Not unheard of that a developer becomes a program manager, or vice versa. And it's through those conversations that, if I have a clear idea of what the employee's interests are, I can tailor their on-the-job activities and the opportunities that I create to help them, through their strengths, develop the skills that they will need in the future for succeeding on whatever path they want to take. Sometimes, especially this is true perhaps of less experienced employees, maybe a new college hire, they might not know what path they want to be on. It's my job in that case to try to outline the different possibilities, but also to recognize that, for example, an employee coming out of college doesn't necessarily need to make the choice of whether they would like to pursue an individual contributor career or a management career immediately. There is definitely time for making that decision. Even for industry hires, a lot of industry folks come to Microsoft, they find an environment that is completely different from what they're used to. In that case, it's my job to make sure that this industry hire is familiar with the way that we conduct business at Microsoft, and that they are set up for success not only in their present role, but also in whatever future path they want to take. Be it the same path that they're in right now, or be it something different.